In news, my wonderful people, President Muhammadu Buhari exposed this time over insecurity. There have been speculations if Buhari knows what is going on or not. But guess what? The guy is actually the architect. And guess what? You see who has just exposed him? Lucky Irabor. Yes, you heard me. One of the chiefs. Okay, one of the chief security chiefs is the one who has come to expose President Muhammadu Buhari as Nigerians wash in disbelief. When people do some things, you may know they are the ones, but you give them what we call a benefit of a doubt, saying, let me know. I just want to let's but guess what, my dear? There is no benefit of doubt there. There is no benefit of doubt there. Buhari, the guy don't spoil things. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Insecurity. Irabor has exposed you. Human Rights tells Buhari. Human Rights Association of Nigeria on Monday slammed the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabor, over his admittance that there are about 137 unmanned borders in the north. 137. This is where these terrorists flood in from the Sahara and commit mayhem in Nigeria. The government of Nigeria has not deemed it fit or put things in place to ensure that these very areas are covered. And I don't understand why the government are doing nothing about it. They are aware of this 137, loopholes in Nigeria, and guess what? All from the north, where they flood in, so that they can have numbers during election. Human Rights National Coordinator Comrade Emmanuel said the admittance by the Chief of Defense Staff unmistakably indicates Irabor, who is supposed to be the first in rank of the entire security chief in the whole country, has shown that Buhari and them know what they are doing together. The group advised the Chief of Defense Staff to brace up to the security challenge confronting the nation and proffer solutions to the unmanned borders used as access points by terrorists from Niger Republic, Chad, to launch attack in Nigeria or resign if he's unfit to address the situation. What has happened to the deployment of information technology such as drone to checkmate influx of bad elements bringing in weapons into Nigeria through the northern axis? These are the people coming in to destroy the nation. Irabor on Friday at a public lecture in Lagos said the porous nature of our borders had made it accessible for terrorists and bandits to enter the country to commit mayhem. Commenting in a statement on Monday, Human Rights Association Onwobi said it was disappointing that the Chief of the Defense Staff has taken to lament, whereas it is his job to ensure that these places are properly covered. These channels and this challenge of porous borders should be within the premise of his job. Nigerians are perplexed at self-indicating revelation by the Chief of Defense Staff, who came into office in January 26, 2021. If the general knows he cannot protect Nigeria according to the oath of office that he swore, he had failed Nigerians and should resign for a competent person to crush this bloodshed terrorists and bandits overrunning our country with unformidable killings, kidnapping for ransom. Nigerians are being killed daily in their numbers and are tired of the excuses given by the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs. Nigeria wants results, not excuses. The Chief of Defense Staff should deploy drones to the unmanned areas, vehicles to monitor the border instead of coming out to complain to Nigerians. This is very unfortunate and really truly disappointing. So this is what is happening right now, my people. You'll be shocked and surprised that Buhari and the rest of them are fully aware Okay, nobody's trying to, they are fully aware. Nobody's trying to man statement here. They know exactly what is happening. But guess what? President Muhammadu Buhari has allowed it. Have we forgotten that one of the APC chief in Ilorin told Nigerians that in 2015, Buhari brought these people en masse into the country? What was the intention? So that they will come and fight in case he was not declared the winner of the 2015 election, so that they would destabilize Nigeria. But guess what? When the election was done and dusted, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan simply picked the phone and said, "Congratulations, Your Excellency." Guess what? When you create a problem, when you create something, you should. It's like when a person finish cooking and refuse to clean up. The place is a mess. Why did you cook in the first place? You should clean up after yourself. And so, he did not do himself well to take these people back and, compensate them like what he has agreed with them. To start with, disclaimer, that is a devilish act, but just to, buttress our argument that when you open a door, do well to close it behind you gently. And so these people, after he stopped giving them money and tell himself that he's the chief of the defense staff in Nigeria, and beside him there is no other because he has turned himself to a mini god, guess what happened? These people started committing atrocities. And so you see those areas, those villages that are close to the border, they became very porous. So they can come in and go out as they choose. And today, it has grown because they began to invite their brothers more and more coming into the country saying, there is no control. They began to search, they began to evaluate, they began to research and see that there is really nobody in charge of anything. Anything goes. And the funniest thing, have you thought about it? That none of them has been apprehended. They come, they see, they conquer, and they go. Why? Because of the crop of leadership we have. Buhari doesn't want to touch them. Why? He used them. He knows very well what he has done with them. Okay? So he thought that he will not be mentioned and, he will not, they will be told that he didn't win, with the incumbent president at that point in time. And so he was ready to destabilize Nigeria. That is the person for you who is leading the country. And everybody is silent and watching. And then you expect that things will suddenly fall in place. Do you know that even King David, because he fought so many wars, God refused him from building the temple? He said, no, you can't build it. He wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. It was something he made up his mind to do. He said, no, you can't do it. Why? Your hands are filled with blood. He said, no, you can't do it. So somebody who has that kind of mindset, we are expecting him to lead properly. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now. Remember, you have a voice. Bye-bye.